All right, now to the rebound Milwaukee and the struggle to get unemployment payment in our state. In 3 days, that extra $600 added to your weekly unemployment benefits will go away.
But what if you never saw any of that money? We're hearing from those people. KRISTIN BYRNE asks the head of the state's unemployment office if those still waiting are ever going to get their money.
Under the CARES Act, people who are out of work because of COVID are eligible for an extra $600 a week. That ends July 25th. And Wisconsin unemployment officials say they haven't been told by the federal government what is going to happen once it's gone.
It's horrible right now.
DEIRDRA Peterson is a Milwaukee mom going on 14 weeks waiting for unemployment compensation. The former customer service rep tells us she was approved for unemployment back in April, but she hasn't seen a dime.
Lucky I had my stimulus where I paid June and July at the same time, but I don't know how I'm going to pay for August. And I'm just in limbo. I don't know what to do after that.
DEIRDRA's unemployment claims are one of nearly 570,000 that are still unpaid. Each one of those claims carries an additional $600 in federal pandemic unemployment compensation.
That $600 a week add-on does end for weeks claimed after this week's.
Department of Workforce Development Secretary Caleb FROSTMAN says those backlogged claims will include the $600 a week they are owed once they are paid, which the DWD is still scrambling to do. But after this week, the maximum take-home a Wisconsin resident can get is $370. And the state is awaiting any guidance from the federal government about if an extension is coming.
So that's a big drop-off for a lot of people. And we're hearing all sorts of different things on the federal side about what could be coming down the pike. But as of right now, nothing's been identified.
Things are going to be tough for a couple weeks.
Shannon Times Rainwater is an admin of 2 Wisconsin unemployment groups, advocating the state government to cut down the backlog of unpaid claims. She points out that $370 is the maximum a person can receive. Many of the people she's worked with fall in the middle and would be eligible for about $160 a week through the state.
The future's pretty dim because in the grand scope of things, Wisconsin has a pretty low weekly benefit window.
Secretary FROSTMAN tells us the maximum unemployment payment hasn't been raised since 2014 in Wisconsin. The DWD plans to ask the legislature to raise that once the pandemic is over. But for those waiting, they need relief now.
I just want to make my mortgage payments and see what I can do because my kids need internet too because they be going back to school soon. I don't know what to do with that either.
For the Rebound Milwaukee, I'm KRISTIN BYRNE.